make them a panelist. Testing, testing.
Sounds good.
Not yet. Can you hear me, Kurt?
Yes, I can hear you.
Testing. All right. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's grab a strap, dog leash, towel, something to make your arm longer. Actually, just kidding. Skip that. No props today. Unless you really need it. If you want to bring the ground closer to you for some hamstring stuff, that's fine. But I'm not going to do the lying down one. So if you usually use a strap, grab a strap. If you usually use 2 blocks, grab 2 blocks, and the blocks will bring the ground closer to you, and the strap will make your arm longer. And that's it for right now. Let's go ahead and get seated. Find a nice, comfortable seated position. I hope everyone's feeling well today. It's Wednesday. We are live streaming on We Will Get Through This. So thank you for tuning in. If you're tuning in on Facebook Live, thanks for being here via Zoom if you're tuning in from Zoom. All for the better good of the community. So thank you. Today I have some hamstring and balancing postures planned out. If you have anything that you want to do today and you're on Zoom or on Facebook Live, there's a little bit of a lag, so you actually won't be able to make any requests, but I will take future requests. In Zoom, though, if you have any requests, go ahead and put them in the chat now. Nico's monitoring that for me today. Other than that, make sure to have fun, keep your thoughts light and happy, and do the best that you can. There is no grading scale for yoga. It's whatever you make it and however you feel. Oh, can you mute everyone on this on your end, please? Thank you. Sorry. There is no grading scale for yoga. It's really just do what you can as best as you can and do your best to focus on what's happening within during the postures. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Find a nice, comfortable, easy seated position. Crisscross applesauce is fine. If you want to fold your legs below your thighs, that's good too. If you have a block, sit on a block. Anything that really allows your spine to be tall, your shoulders to drop back. And when you find a comfortable position, go ahead and let your eyes shut down. And let's take a moment together. Exhale everything out. And together we'll take a big breath in through the nose, fill up the lungs. And big sigh out, exhale, let it go. 2 more times, inhale, fill up. Exhale, sigh out, let go. 1 more time, inhale. And sigh it out, exhale. Seal your lips, relax your shoulders. Start to find some steady rounds of breath in and out of the nose. I'd like to invite you to play with your Ujjayi breathing today. So placing a light constriction on the back of the throat with your tongue, creating an oceanic-like sound through the nose. This is called Ujjayi breath, and that translates to a heated breath or victorious breath. And it's said that it heats the body from the inside out. And I know that today is 90 degrees in Colorado. Maybe it's quite warm where you are as well. And so you may ask why we heat the body up beforehand. And it helps the muscles to relax into space. It helps to get the body warmed up, ready to move. Have you ever tried doing yoga, practicing yoga in a very cold room? Makes it slightly uncomfortable. So through our breathing, we generate the heat from within. Try to maintain your ujjayi breathing throughout the duration of today's class, drawing back to the sound of the breath. When you inevitably, the mind shifts, right? Let's go ahead and bring our hands to heart center in prayer position and take a moment to ask yourself what you need of yoga today, what your intention is, why you came to class. And with that intention in your mind together, we're going to find an inhale breath through the nose and a sigh out through the mouth. Letting it go, sending it out into the universe. Releasing the hands back down towards the knees, blinking open the eyes. Thank you for being here today. Let's go ahead and start on hands and knees. Shoulders come over wrists, hips come above the knees, and we'll just start to move the hips side to side. Move through a few rounds of cat-cow. Just taking a few moments to warm the body up here. Move the head, the neck, the shoulders. Anyone pop any requests in the chat? Good. Start to find stillness here, extending the right leg back behind you, all 5 toes facing down towards the earth. Try to lift the heel upward in line with the hip. Plug the navel in and up towards the spine, firming the belly. Extend the left arm out in front of you. Thumb is up, palm is in. Draw your shoulder back here, refirm the lower belly and pause. Try to lengthen out through the fingertips as you push back through the heel. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, slowly draw your knee towards elbow, meeting in center. As you do this, round your spine upward towards the ceiling. Inhale, kicking out. Reach the arm out. Exhale, knee comes to elbow. One more time. Inhale, kick out, extend. Exhale, bring knee to elbow. Hold knee to elbow for 5. Round your spine 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, kick the leg back out. Exhale, just bring the left hand down to the earth. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, right knee comes behind left knee. Snuggle those knees inward towards each other, fan out the feet, and then sink your hips back between the heels. So a little cow pose mixed with child's pose. Take a few breaths in, breathe into the hip. Stay with your ujjayi breathing. Good. On the inhale, lean forward, shoulders come back over wrists. Exhale, unravel the legs. Inhale, kick the left leg back, pause. Flex your foot, all 5 toes face the yoga mat. Firm the lowest part of your belly in, heels in line with the glute. Right arm extends forward. Bicep is with the ear, but we want to plug the shoulders slightly back. Thumb is pointed up. Extend through the fingertips as you push back through the heel. Engage and activate every single muscle inside the body. Take a breath in. On the breath out, knee comes to elbow. Inhale, kick out. Exhale, knee to elbow. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow and hold. Hug the navel in and up towards the spine. Round the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling for 5. Squeeze the heel to the glute for 4. 3, push into the palm of the hand. 2, and 1. Inhale, extend back out. Exhale, right hand comes down to the earth. Good. Left knee starts to come behind right knee, fanning out your feet here. Take an inhale. As you exhale, push your hips back, child's pose variation. Let the forehead sink down. It's okay if the forehead doesn't touch the mat. Just keep trying to squeeze the hips together. Feel that stretch all along that left leg. Good. As you inhale, shift back forward. Exhale, unravel the legs. Beautiful. Take a moment. Turn your fingertips back, wrist forward. You can do one at a time here. So you want your palms facing down towards the earth. So again, you can do one or both at the same time. As you inhale, drop the belly down, lift the tailbone, gaze up, cow pose. And as you exhale, tuck round in, chin draws into chest, cat pose. Hold the cat pose for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale back to neutral. Switch the palms out if you're doing one at a time. And when you're ready, cow pose, belly down, tailbone, gaze up. Exhale, tuck round in, chin to chest, cat. Holding cat, 5, 3, and 1. Inhale, coming back to neutral. Toes curl under, sit back onto the heels, roll out your wrists, one direction, the other, every which way. Open and close the fist, pumping some blood flow into the hands. Good. And then when you're ready, plant your hands down on the ground, lift the knees up, push the hips back, first down dog of the day. Start to pedal out your legs, moving your hips side to side, anything that feels pretty good in the body. Maybe shifting forward to a plank pose and pushing back to down dog. Really anything that feels okay in your body. Just taking time to get acquainted with the posture. Awesome. Start to create stillness within the body. Spread your fingers as wide as you can, rooting firmly down into the hands. Hips lifting up and back, shoulders drawing away from the ears. If we need a slight bend in the knees, go ahead and bend the knees as you push your hips up and back even more, creating a little bit of space between the vertebrae of the spine. Together, let's take an inhale breath through the nose. Sigh it out, let it go through the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale, fill up. Fog that window up, let it go through your mouth. 1 more time, taking the energy in and letting the stagnant energy go. Gazing between the hands, start to walk the feet forward, coming to your ragdoll, legs hip width distance apart, bending the knees, grabbing opposite elbows. Shaking your head yes and no. Bending the knees if you need to. Anything that feels okay for you. Awesome. Releasing the arms down towards the earth. On the inhale, nice and slow, round the spine up to standing, stacking shoulders over hips and head stacks at last. Arms reach up and over as you inhale, palms together, hands to heart center as you exhale, eyes shut down. Take a moment, return to your Ujjayi breathing. And when you're ready, blink open the eyes. Inhale, bring the arms up and over, upward salute pose, Urdhva Hastasana. Nice strong in the core, knit the lowest rib cage down towards the hip bones. And as you exhale, forward fold, hinging at your hips, nice and slow, bring it on down. Inhale, take it a halfway lift, flat back, shoulders back. As you exhale, step left foot to the back of the mat. Keep your hands framing that right foot. Inhale, straighten the right leg, supported pyramid pose. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge. 2 more. Inhale, straight legs, supported pyramid. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge. 1 more time. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, bend the knee. Good. Left knee drops down to the earth. On the inhale, both arms sweep up and over, Anjaneyasana. As you exhale, hinge into the hips. Take a breath in, breath out. Good. Inhale here. Cactus the arms, easy back bend. Exhale here. Good. Inhale, reach the arms back above the head. And exhale for your half split. Bring the hands down to the earth or to your soup cans or blocks. Inhale, half split. Pull the hips back, straightening the right leg. Toes are flexing towards the knee. You can have a little micro bend in right knee if you need to. Lengthening the heart forward as you inhale, and as you exhale, letting the elbows soften, hinging over that leg. Good. Try to dig your heel down into the mat. Awesome. Next inhalation, sweep your right arm up to the sky for a little twist. Right hip is drawing back. Keep pulling the toes back towards the knee. Stay strong here. Lengthen through that right arm as you ground down through the left. Take another breath in. On the breath out, right hand comes down to the earth. On the inhale, we bend into left knee, and into right knee. And on the exhale, step your right foot back, high plank pose. Take a breath in here. Breath out. And one more inhale. As you exhale, lower the belly down to the mat, nice and slow. Take your time, use the knees if you need. Uncurl the toes, cobra pose. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulders drop back, elbows come in. Exhale, forehead lowers down. Inhale, high plank or neutral tabletop. And as you exhale, downward facing dog, hips go up and back. Beautiful. Take the gaze forward, bend the knees, jump or step the feet forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Arms reach up and overhead, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Let your eyes shut down. Take a few rounds of Ujjayi breathing. Awesome. When you're ready, blink open the eyes. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over, palms together, lean back, biceps with the ears. Knit the lowest rib cage down. And as you exhale with that strong core, forward fold, hinging at your hips. Halfway lift, inhale. Right foot steps to the back of the mat. Exhale, keep your left hand framing the foot. Inhale, straighten left leg, supported pyramid pose. Exhale, bend the knee, low lunge. Inhale, straight leg. Exhale, bend the knee. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. And drop your right knee down to the ground. On your inhalation, sweep your arms up towards the sky, Anjaneyasana. And as you exhale, sink into the hips, feeling the stretch in that right leg. Good. One more inhale here. As you exhale, bring your hands down to frame your front foot. Inhale, half split, pull your hips back, straightening left leg. You can slide your heel a little bit forward if you need some more room here. Lengthen the heart towards the big toe as you inhale, and as you exhale, let a soft bend come into the knees, hinging at the hips, folding over that leg. Let your Ujjayi breathing take over the thoughts inside your mind. A lot of us are prone to tightness in the hamstrings, just our type of lifestyle that we live. So if you are feeling some sensations here, that's totally normal. Just breathe. The next inhalation, left arm comes up towards the sky for a twist. We're pulling left hip crease back as we do this. Toes are flexing towards the knee. You can dig your heel down into the ground to keep that back of the leg active. One more breath in. Left hand down to the earth on the breath out. Inhale, shift your weight forward, low lunge. As you exhale, step your left foot back, high plank, and pause. Shoulders come over wrists. Spreading the fingers as wide as you can. Try to keep your tush in line with the shoulders. A little bit of cat pose in the shoulders, not too much here. You don't want to overdo that. Take a steady breath in. On the exhale, lower the belly down towards the mat, nice and slow. Uncurl the toes, cobra pose, inhale, lift the chest, shoulders drawing back, elbows come in, maintain that slight bend in the elbows. As you exhale, release the forehead down to the mat. Inhale, rise up, high plank pose. Exhale, push your hips back, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Beautiful. Gaze coming forward, bend the knees, jump or step your feet forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Arms sweep up and overhead, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Good. Sun salutation A. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. palms together, lean back, biceps with the ears. As you exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips, nice and slow. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. This time, exhale through chaturanga. So you jump or step back, lowering down halfway, using knees if we need to. Upward facing dog or cobra pose. So up dog, thighs and knees off the mat, pull the heart through, shoulders drawing back. And as you exhale, roll over the toes, push your hips back, downward facing dog. Breath in, breath out. Gaze forward, travel forward. Halfway lift, forward fold. Arms reach up and overhead, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms high. Lean back, biceps with the ears. Exhale with a strong core, forward fold, hinging at your hips. Halfway lift, inhale. And chaturanga, exhale, jump or step your feet back. Up dog on your inhale. Downward facing dog on your exhale. Gazing forward on the inhale. Jumping or stepping feet forward on the exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Arms up and over, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Last round, inhale, arms high, lean back, biceps with the ears. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift and lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Walk or float back. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Gaze forward, inhale. Travel forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Arms up and over, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Round a breath in. Round a breath out. Good. Hands behind the back. Interlock fingers. Little bend in the elbows, squeeze the shoulders, lift the chest, standing yoga mudra. Send the hips slightly forward, knit the lowest rib cage down, draw the shoulders away from the ears, expand through the heart space, take an inhale. On the exhale, forward fold, hinge at your hips, nice and slow. Belly comes down towards legs. Little micro bend in the knees, try to lift your pinky fingers up towards the ceiling. Maintain expansion in chest, crown of the head sinking down. Good. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your hips, bend the knees, sweep the arms up in front. Good. They can come over the head or extend out in front of you, drawing your shoulders back. Knit the lowest rib cage in, hugging everything towards midline. Breath in, breath out. One more inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale, jump or step back. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Great work. Right leg high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Shoulders come over wrist. Hollow belly, round spine, gaze forward. Hold. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, high crescent. Arms sweep up and over. Knitting the lowest rib cage down towards the hip bones, pushing back through your left heel. One more inhale. Vertical twist to the right side. Exhale, bringing the arms wide. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Keep left leg strong, your powerhouse here. Inhale, left arm sweeps high. Blanking, exalted warrior. Lifting the left arm up, reach back. As you exhale, cartwheel, left hand down to the mat, right arm sweeps up for a twist. Breath in, breath out. Good. Start to come to pinky toe edge of both feet, right and left foot. Try to keep that left hip lifted. Push into the left hand as you reach up through right. One more inhale. Right hand to the earth, exhale. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale through your vinyasa, chaturanga, urdhva, adho. Left leg sweeps high, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale. Shoulders come over wrist, hollow belly, round spine. Push firmly into the hands, shift your gaze forward. Pausing. Squeeze heel to glute. As quietly as you can, step left foot forward. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rise up. Keep your core strong, reach through the fingertips. Push back through right heel. One more inhale. On the exhale, vertical twist left side, arms wide, squeeze the inner thighs together, reach through the fingertips. Inhale, exalted warrior, right hand reaches up, left hand reaches for back leg. Get the side body stretch. As you exhale, plant the right hand inside the foot, left arm comes up towards the sky for a twist. Good, try not to dump the weight into the right hand, push into the right hand as you rise up through left, and then start to come to pinky toe edge of both feet. Keep your right hip lifting, nice and strong in that glute medius. Pushing into right hand, shoulders away from ears, stay strong in the body. Inhale. Left hand to earth, exhale. Inhale, step left foot back, high plank. Exhale through your vinyasa, chaturanga, urdhva. So it's upward dog. Exhale, adho, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breath in, breath out. Gazing forward, inhale. Travel the feet forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, drop hips, bend knees, sweep arms high. Good, I already got a little sweat going. Detoxing the body here. Draw your knees back, lowest rib cage knits down, thumbs come towards the back of the mat, breath in, breath out. One more inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs. Take a break. Returning to your Ujjayi breathing. Nice work, yogis. Next, inhalation, chair pose. Drop hips, bend knees, sweep arms high. Good. Try to stay nice and strong here. Good. Start to shift the weight into your right foot. Pull left knee in and up towards the chest. Staff pose. Let your shoulder blades come down your back, thumbs towards the back of the mat. Knitting the lowest rib cage down and in. Inhale here. Figure four squat. Exhale, crossing left ankle over right knee, bending right knee, sinking the hips low, hands come down to heart center and pause. So there's an arm balance in this one. And if you know the arm balance, I encourage that you take it, play with it. Otherwise, this is a great place to be. You can even bring your forearms down to the shins. That's going to create a little bit of pressure and you may feel it more in that outer left hip. May feel pretty good actually. Try to maintain the balance by focusing your eyes on an unmoving point 3 feet in front of your mat. Your drishti. Good. If you are in flying pigeon, come out, meet us in figure four. Together, we're going to inhale, rise back up, staff. Arms up. Good. As you exhale, kick back, warrior three. Good. Bring your hands down to heart center as you do this. Good. Bring your arms out to a capital T, palms facing down. Let your hips square off, hug the navel in and up towards the spine. Push back through your left heel. Good. As you exhale, nice and slow, standing splits. Bring your hands down towards the earth or to your blocks. Lifting the left leg higher. Crown of the head sinks down. Play with your balance. Bringing right hand behind the ankle. That's a great place to stay. Maybe left hand comes behind the ankle. Good. Bring your hands back down to frame your foot. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, bend your right knee. Step your left foot to the back of the mat, low lunge. Good. Inhale to your warrior two. Bring your left heel down to the earth, cartwheeling the arms open. We have a nice wide stance here. Inhale. Heel to arch alignment. Right knee tracking outward to the pinky toe, shoulder softening, gaze over the right middle finger. Hug the navel in and up. Good star pose as you inhale, straighten the legs, turn your toes in, arms reach to the sky. As you exhale, cactus your arms, easy back bend. Inhale, reach the arms back above the head, keep them there, biceps stay with the ears. And as you exhale, hinge at your hips, hinge, hinge, hinge. Come to your capacity. How low can you go with keeping your arms up? And then start to bring the hands down. Walk your hands back, fingertips in line with the toes, sinking the crown of the head down towards the mat. If headstands in your practice and you want to take tripod here, go for it. Okay, if you are in that tripod headstand, start to come down. Inhale, lifting up halfway. As you exhale, walk your hands to left foot, bend left knee, Skandasana. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, walk your hands to the front knee, bend the right knee, Skandasana. Good, flow back and forth. Inhale to hip center. Exhale, bend left knee. Inhale, hips lift. Exhale, bend right knee, moving the hands as you do this. Keep your shoulders back. Keep your heart lifted, your core engaged. Good. Walk your hands to the front one more time. Bend into right knee. Pivot to the front of the mat. Low lunge. Inhale, standing split. Once again, lift the left leg as high as you can. As you exhale, Jiva squat. Right, left knee comes behind right. Bend your right knee. Hold here. Squeeze left knee towards right. Squeeze your left heel towards your glute, and then start to bring left hand to heart center. Nice and slow, right hand to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Hold, 3, 2, 1, hands plant down. Inhale, standing split, lift the left leg high. As you exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. Right foot steps to the back of the mat. Roll through your vinyasa, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Gazing between the hands, bending the knees, jump or step the feet forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Chair pose, inhale, drop hips, bend knees, sweep arms high. Last chair pose, I promise. Try to knit the lowest rib cage in. Try to sink the hips lower for this one. Staff pose as you inhale. Shift the weight into the left foot. Pull the right knee in and up towards the chest. Let your shoulder blades relax here. But your fingers stay lit up. When you're ready, figure 4 squat. Cross right ankle over left knee. Hands drop down to heart center. Bend left knee as your butt goes back. Your heart stays forward. If you took the arm balance before, go ahead, take it again. And if you did so before, let your forearms come down to your shins, giving it a little bit of weight here. Not too much, you're not dumping weight, you're nice and strong in the body. Feeling the stretch in your IT band, outer hip, outer glutes. If you're in the arm balance, we're gonna come out. Inhale, rising back up, staff pose. Exhale, kick back, warrior 3. Bring the hands down to the heart center first. Lean forward as you kick back. Micro bending the left knee for stability, right? Woo, hips are squared. And then we tee out the arms. Palms are facing down. Try to firm the arm muscle. Stay with your breath. Good, standing split. Hands come down to the earth as your right leg lifts as high as you can. And then we play with balance. Left hand comes behind right. Maybe right hand comes behind the ankle. Good, release that grip. Bend left knee, step right foot to the back of the mat. Whew. Low lunge. Set up in warrior two, bring your back heel down to the earth, cartwheeling the arms open. Wow. Heel to arch alignment. Just cheese over the left middle finger. Good, inhale, bring the arms back above the head. Turn the toes in, heels out. Let's take our hands behind the back. Interlock the fingers. Little squeeze of the shoulders, little bend of the elbows. Lift the chest towards the sky. And as you exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Keep a micro bend in the knees if you need. Arms start to come over the head. Pull the fingertips back. Maintain the expansion in the heart. And try to feel the stretch in the back of the legs. Micro bend the knees always if you need to in these straight leg postures. All right, yogis, when you're ready, you're going to pull yourself back up. Arms come up and overhead. And I'm going to turn to face you. Don't turn around, just don't turn around. Goddess squat. So you're going to turn your toes outward, heels inward. And nice and slow. See, the good thing about being in big group classes is that you never really hear me when I start singing. But when I am on a microphone, you're almost like forced to listen to me sing. So I love you. Thank you. And I'm sorry. All right. Goddess squat. So we're going to take a breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to bend your knees, stick your butt out, and then pull your arms back. Okay. And then we're going to inhale, rise back up. This time when we do it, we're going to lower down, bend the knees, and go. We're going to take an inhale and go, ha. Okay. So I hope you're all doing this with me together. We're going to inhale, rise, star. Exhale, goddess, ha. Inhale, star. Exhale, ha. 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 Feel it. Ha. Keep going. Ha. Let it out. Ha. No one's around you. Ha. Scream it. Ha. Keep going. Ha. Ha. 3. Ha. 2. Ha. Last one. Ha. Good. Bring your hands on top of the knees. Start to shift the weight side to side. Something about those screaming postures really get to me. One of my favorite meditations that I did in yoga school was a screaming meditation. And if you ever want to know about that, feel free to ask. I'll take you through it. All right, yogis. Inhale, rise back up, star. This time, toes in, heels out. I'm going to turn back around. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge your hips, nice and slow. Halfway lift as you inhale. Walk your hands to your left foot as you exhale, bend the left knee. Pivot to the front of the mat, low lunge. And inhale, standing split once again. Shift the weight into the left foot, lift the right leg high. Good. We'll take an inhale here. Exhale to Jiva squat. You're going to bend the left knee, bring right knee behind left. Both knees are bent. You're squeezing your right heel to your glute. That keeps the back of the leg active. Okay, keep the core in. You can invite your right hand to heart center, but no, you can stay both hands on the ground. Or left hand comes to meet right, and we hold the balancing posture for 5. Squeeze deep for 4. Stay in that little ball. 3, 2, 1. Plant the hands on the mat. Inhale, standing split. As you exhale, step the right foot back, low lunge, left foot back. Move through your vinyasa. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Oh, child's pose. Bend both knees. Sink the hips down. Booty to the heels. Forehead to the mat. Take a little sip of water on the way down if you need. Good work, yogis. When you're ready. Oh, all right. Neutral tabletop when you're ready. Let's curl toes under, lift your hips up and back, down dog. Take your gaze forward, bend the knees, jump or step the feet forward. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Sweep your arms up and over. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Good, 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 good. Okay. Final balancing sequence today. I'm going to try to say this one. If I remember, it's Hasta Pada Gushtasana, hand to foot pose. So I'm going to give a few variations through them. If you do have a strap and you prefer to use a strap for these, it's the one with the leg extended out. Use your strap here, that's fine. Otherwise, I'm going to give some variations that you can do without the strap. So the first thing that we do is shift the weight into our right foot. And we pull the left knee in and up towards the chest. You can bring your hands to your hips, that's fine. Now fix your eyes on an unmoving point, 3 feet in front of your mat. Keep that as your drishti point. Okay, so this is a great place to be. You can also bring your left hand to your knee and squeeze your knee in. And this is a nice place to be too. You're compressing the knee into the chest, right? You can also bring your peace fingers to your left big toe. And that's a great place to be as well. The final variation is a straight leg. So you're going to send your butt back a little bit and then extend the left leg forward. Draw your left shoulder back, lengthen the spine. Push outward through your heel. Try not to collapse into the chest. You want to stay nice and tall in the body. Three, two, and one. If the leg is straight, let the knee bend. Good. Together, we're going to bring our hand to our knee. Take your left knee outward towards the side. Right hand to your hip. Stay here today or bring peace fingers to left big toe. Stay here today or kick the left leg outward towards the side. Push out through the heel. 2 shoulders stay in one line. More challenge, gaze to your right side. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Let your left knee bend. Bring your left knee back to center. Left hand comes to the hip. Ooh. A little break if you need. Right hand comes outside of left knee. So you can stay here today, extending the left arm back, taking the twist like this, or you can grab the outside edge of your left foot with your right hand. Kick the left leg straight and then twist. Choose. Find your posture and hold it. Stay with your breath. Good. 3, 2, 1. Let the knee bend. Hands to the hip. Twist back to center. Sweet release. Left foot comes to the earth. Roll out your right ankle. Good. And let's take a moment. Invite your hands back to heart center. Let your eyes shut down. And before we move on to the second set, I just want you to come back to your intention and your breath. The challenging postures help us grow. They help us grow physically, yes, but they help us work through adversities. I remember one time when I first started practicing yoga, just how difficult the majority of these poses were for me for a number of reasons. For emotional blockages because of physical limitations. And I just remember the breakthroughs that I would have when I would unleash certain things within my body, whether that's emotionally, spiritually, or physically. But they do, each and every pose, it teaches us something. When you're ready, blink open your eyes, shift your weight into your left foot. Pull your right knee in and up towards your chest. And right hand can come to, and left hand on the hip, excuse me. Right hand to right knee, and you can pull your knee inward, drawing your shoulder back. And this is a great place to learn the posture. Or peace fingers to big toe, also a great place to learn. Or we stick our butt back a little bit, extend the right leg forward, straighten in. So draw the tushy in, plug your shoulder back, and hold. Push outward through the heel. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let your right knee bend. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Bring your right knee outward to the right side. Awesome. So we stay here. Peace fingers can come to big toe. We stay there. Or we kick right leg out towards the side. For more challenge, we gaze to the left. We choose our posture, whatever's most challenging for us. Maybe all of it is challenging. That's okay too. Stay with your breath. 3, 2, and 1. Gently release, bend the knee. Bring your right knee back to center, hand to the hip. Left hand comes outside of left knee. And remember, you can twist from here, extend the right arm out towards the side, or you grab the outside edge of left foot, kick the leg, kick the leg straight, and let the twist be from your torso. So the leg stays straight. That's the key to this posture.
Get it, Kurt.
Get it, Kurt. Hold. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Woo. Bend the right knee. Step the right foot down. Hands to the heart. Close the eyes. Oh man, sometimes I just want to like cry in that posture. Okay. Come back to your breathing. Come back to your intention. Why you came to yoga. What energy are you moving around today? What needs to come in? What needs to go out? Blink open your eyes when you're ready. Step your feet to the outside edges of the mat, toes out, heels in, hands to the heart, and like an elevator, we lower down into our yogi squat malasana. Lower, lower, lower. Elbows push the knees out, knees push back onto the elbows. Spine is tall here. You can sit on a yoga block if you need to. If your heels are lifting up off the mat, open the heels a little bit wider, or widen your stance a little bit more so that the heels can come a little bit closer, even if they don't fully touch the ground. That's fine as well, of course. Malasana, challenging yoga posture. Stay with your breathing here. Either with your hands or without your hands, lower your butt down to the earth. Lift the legs up, boat pose, Navasana. You can keep the knees bent. This is Ardha Navasana, half boat. Just keep your chest lifted, shoulders plugging back. Starting to wind down our practice. Hug your navel in and up towards the spine, but ending with a little bit of core work, always. Very easy today. Just keep the chest lifted, keep breathing. Good. Start to kick your legs straight. Spine goes back. Ooh. And as slow as you can, lower your back down towards the earth. So good. Whew. Bring your knees towards your chest. Take a couple circles. Plant your feet down to the earth, legs hip width, set up for your bridge pose. So you want your knees just above your ankles here. That's your stabilizing, that's the stability of the posture. When you're ready, push your hands down, lift your hips up, bridge. You can stay here today. Just make sure you have a lot of work happening in your legs. Or you can interlock your hands below your sacrum as you draw your shoulders in towards each other. If you do this, push your pinkies down into the mat as you lift your pelvis up. Try to knit the lowest rib cage down towards the hip bone to keep your core active. This protects your spine here. We don't want to crunch in our lumbar spine. We want to lift through our heart space. Try to push your heels down as you send your knees forward. Ooh, lighting up those hamstrings. Stay with your breath. 3, 2, and 1. Release the grip. Lower the hips. Wiggle the shoulders out. Bring your knees together. Feet move to the outside edges of the mat. And gently windshield wiper the legs left and right. Removing some compression from the lower back. Any stickiness we feel back there. Good. Scoot your feet back together. Let your knees open wide, butterfly or Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana. And for a moment, rub your palms together. Fiercely rub your palms together. Generate that heat once again. Welcoming in summertime. Really fire up your palms. And then take your hands to a body part that needs our love and attention today. And this could be your mind, could be your heart, could be your hips or knees or shoulders or abdomen or whatever needs your attention today. It could be a figurative placement of your hands. And I want you to bring into light that body part or that emotion or that thing that we need to become aware of. The thing in our body that needs our attention today. And I want you to imagine a beautiful light entering your body. And allow this light to work towards that spot that needs our attention. But first, it's illuminating all of the parts of you, all of the wonderful parts of you. And then it arrives at that place that's just a little bit challenging or hard to see today. And we imagine the light going to that spot. And the pain or the suffering that we're experiencing there starts to slowly chip away. And all of those dark places start to leave the body, leave the system. And what reveals itself is this light. And this light starts to illuminate you, all of you, because this is what you're made of. And even though some days we have darkness and some days we have stress, and we have fear and we have suffering, nothing can drown out that light. That light is brighter than anything. And even though some days it's hard to see, it's always within you. Hold this light space with you for the remainder of your day, this week, this month, this year, this lifetime. And know that even though things can feel dark at times, there's always light around the corner, waiting to illuminate. With the help of your hands, you're going to gently draw your knees inward towards each other. And you'll carefully bring your knees towards your chest. Taking a few circles here. And then let your knees fall off to the right side. Maybe scooting the hips to the left. Arms to a capital T as you gaze to your left side. On your inhale, let your knees come back to center. And on the exhale, knees fall to the left as we gaze to the right. Knees come back to center. Give yourself a little hug here. And any final movements that you need from here, feel free to take those now. Otherwise, start to slowly extend the legs long, coming into your final and most important pose, your Shavasana. Letting that light stay within you. The eyes softly closing. Taking one last breath in through the nose. And a big, well-deserved sigh through the mouth. Shavasana. Begin to take a deeper breath in and out. Wiggle your fingers and toes, ankles, wrists. And slowly, slowly start to turn your body to one side in the fetal position, utilizing a bicep like a pillow. Mm. At your own speed with your free hand, slowly rise to a seated position. Maintaining the eyes closed, holding the space you've created within your heart. We'll invite our hands to heart center final time today. Singing the sound Om to close this class. You can join me if you'd like. First, a full round of breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we inhale for Om. Om. Bringing our thumbs to our forehead, we bow the head down. I see you, radiant being, and I bow to you. I acknowledge you, and I love you. Thanks for being here today. Namaste. Thanks, yogis. Awesome. I'm sure you guys did awesome today. Class is free if you need, by donation if you can, at Feel Good Yoga. Good has an E at the end of it, and that's on Venmo. If you guys have any questions, pop them in the chat. Otherwise, this video will be up on live stream on Facebook, so I'll repost it if you really liked it and want to do it again. Anything that you want to see for Saturday's class at 10 a.m., feel free to reach out, let me know. And other than that, Nico will be here tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. for Yoga Fit. If you guys have questions about that, reach out. Otherwise, I love you, and I'm wishing you a beautiful windy day, and I will see you on your mat soon. Have a good one.